You're listening to Sip and Grow the podcast, the show where we taste awesome, delicious wines while having unfiltered conversations about our passions, experiences, struggles, entrepreneurship, and life. My name is Nicole Di Pasquale, and I'm a wine enthusiast just trying to pursue her passions and dreams while taking you on the journey with me, one episode at a time. My ultimate goal is to not only bring you wine knowledge and value, but also inspire you to enjoy your process and journey in pursuing your passions and dreams. Because guess what? The person you become while enduring the process is more important. So sit back, grab a glass, and let's sip and grow together. Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of Sip and Grow the podcast with me, your host, Nicole Di Pasquale. So today I have a special treat for you guys. I have a Georgian wine for you. So this is from the country Georgia, and it's specifically in the region called Kakheti. This producer is Togonidze. I hope I said that right, but it's spelled Togonidze apostrophe S. And the grape varietal is Saperavi. So Saperavi is a red grape varietal that is produced or cultivated in Georgia. It's well known over there. And what I thought was cool or interesting about this wine, which this is a 2021 vintage, they use an old Georgian winemaking style to produce this wine. So that winemaking practice or style is called Qvevri. Qvevri is spelled Qvervi. Let me fact check that real quick. Q Qvevri. Completely wrong, but it's pronounced correctly. I was like trying to get the pronunciation right that I forgot the spelling, but it's spelled Qvevri and it's called Qvevri. And this is like the oldest winemaking, one of the oldest winemaking styles in Georgia that dates back to like 8,000 years. So this technique, which I'll explain to you in a little bit what this technique is, what this practice is, basically gives you a really bold and intense red wine. So I'm excited about this one, but also a little nervous because I feel like based off of what I've read, this probably might do better being decanted for a little bit or opened up for a little bit. But we're here for the ride. We're here for the ride. So the Qvevri winemaking style is basically this. Qvevri means like this clay egg like vessel that is, they have different sized ones, but the biggest one could be about 8 feet tall, which is huge. But they basically ferment the wine in this clay like vessel. So what they do is they put the wine in there to ferment with like all the seeds, the skins, everything, the stems, all of it mixed in together, and they ferment the wine in these vessels underground. So they have a hole on the floor with the vessel in it, and they ferment the wine in there. And once it's done with the fermentation, they also age the wine in there. So what they do is they'll seal the clay vessel or the Qvevri with a lid and clay or with like beeswax, and then they'll let it age for like a couple of months to like over a year more or less, depending on how long they want to age the wine that's in there. And then what they do when they take out the wine, they decant the wine so that all the sediments at the bottom kind of separate from the wine. This is actually, this practice is considered like a natural wine practice because there's minimal intervention. You're not intervening with the practice of making the wine. You're just literally putting it in a clay vessel and letting the wine do its thing. even up until the aging process as well. So like I thought that was pretty cool. And the whole underground situation is really nice because it helps keep the temperature exactly where they want it to be. So yeah, let's go ahead and try this. I am nervous because I feel like it's gonna be aggressively intense, but you know what? We're here for it. Also, oh, that didn't work out. Oh my god, don't hate me. Maybe I should maybe I should use the tools. The tools for success. How about how about that, Nicole? Instead of like, oh, you know what? I'm being lazy here and I gotta do it. I gotta do it the right way. I just gotta go like this, make the little incisions, and then I feel like this is not a good idea. Oh my god. Why is this so aggressive? It's like that fake plastic. Okay, we got it. So this one cost me $29. Oh my Jesus. This looks a little strange. The cork. I'm a little scared. The cork is freaking me out. It's okay. It's okay. We're here. We're here. We're in it to win it. We're just gonna open this up and we're gonna see what it's about. We're gonna see what it is about. We're gonna see about all these sediments, all these beautiful things this wine has to offer us. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so fantastic. Look at that. Came out like nothing. Interesting flavors. Let's go ahead and pour this up. Ooh. Okay, plum purple. My bad. It's like dark ruby red, plum-like color. It's actually gorgeous. The color is phenomenal. It's like that deep plum, purpley, or ruby red, I should say. Not purpley. It's more on the red side. But, oof. Immediately on the nose, I'm sorry, is like those dark fruit notes. So like black cherries, blackberry almost. Just like very dark berries is what I'm getting. And almost like fig is in there too. Fig and like herbs. Let's go ahead and try it. Okay. So it's full bodied. Tannins are very present. They're not as aggressive as I thought they would be, but they are very present and they're there. We see them, we hear you. We see you, tannins, and we feel you and we hear you. It's very like on the dry side, so it's almost like it lingers on your palate, and it does have like since the tannins are present because it has that astringent feeling in the back of your throat, like after you drink the wine. So if you're like into like Chianti Clásicos, this would be your vibe. I feel like this would be your vibe, or like an aggressive Cabernet. Yeah, an aggressive Cabernet. It just depends from where. But like I would say like a California cab. If you're into California cabs, I feel like you really like this. I would. I, I'm curious to see how this will taste after being out for a little bit. Like maybe decanted for a little bit because it's in a really intense flavor. So like it's just strong on the red fruit notes, very jammy, like very jam-like almost, but full-bodied with tannins very present and lingers on your tongue for a little bit. But it has like the tannins settle down nicely to the point where it goes down nice and smooth. It's just very full-bodied esque, as is the best way I can describe it. For $29, is this something that I would go back and buy again? Probably not, but I don't think it's a bad wine. Like, my rating for this, I'm gonna give it a 7.8 because it's not like my first go-to wine, but it is a good wine. Like, I think it's very solid, and like this paired with food, I think would be way different. Like, I would pair this with like meats for sure, and like meats and potatoes almost. But I feel like if you pair this with the right foods, it will almost taste even better, or I'll be able to appreciate it a little bit more. But it's not a wine that I'll go and choose to like sit down and drink with before dinner. Like, this is definitely a dinner wine. Yeah. Yeah. I would say like I definitely wouldn't buy it again, but let me know if you guys end up trying it. I got it for 29 bucks at Plum Market. I think it's really cool because it's different. Like, I don't usually tend to go for Georgian wines. And I love that it's like an old winemaking practice. It is a lot better than I expected, if that makes it any better. But I give it a 7.8 out of 10. And yeah, let me know if you try it. Let me know if you like it. And I'll definitely finish this bottle tonight. I'm gonna see if I can make myself something now. But let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you all on the next one. Cheers.